Hi, I'm Tony from RealMenEatGreen.com, and today we're gonna make a shepherd's pie, but it's gonna be vegetarian and we're gonna mix it up by adding some great Jamaican flavors. Come on. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys a really good tip I learned. So if you have a cutting board on some marble counters like this, it's gonna slip if you have a plastic one. So if you take a towel, get it really wet, wring it out, and put it right underneath, like that. It doesn't slip as much, so you won't lose any fingers while you're cooking. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, just take some nice white potatoes. We're gonna give them chop them up. We're gonna give these guys a boil until they're tender for the potato top. So some big chunks, roughly about the same size, so they cook about the same time. And you need just about 5 or 6. So whenever you're boiling potatoes or boiling pasta or any kind of boiling, adding salt to the water adds some great flavor to whatever you're boiling. So I have some salted boiling water here, add that there. So just about 15 minutes until they're tender. There we go. All right, so we're gonna get started on the mince underneath. So we're gonna use one of my favorite products, Eve's Veggie Ground Round. It's a great meat substitute, high in protein, and it's vegan. I'm gonna cut about half an onion. I'm gonna cut up a tomato. Give this a good wash. A nice rough chop is fine, because this is gonna dissolve right into our mince. There we go. So let's get our onions in the pan here. Add about a tablespoon of olive oil here to the frying pan. Get that nice and hot. We'll cut up 2 cloves of garlic. You can add more if you like. There we go, a nice garlic mince. Add in our onions. We're gonna add in our tomatoes now, and our garlic, 2 carrots. I'm actually gonna grate one, and I'm going to chop up the other. Adding carrots is great. Add some sweetness so you don't have to add any extra sugar. And add a little bit of garlic into the mince, carrots into there. All right, and add that in there too. So we want to cook everything until it gets nice and soft. All right, so our vegetables are almost done, nice and soft, but our potatoes are ready, so let's get that started. Gotta go under over here. Whew. Start giving these a good smoosh. It's pretty easy because they're really nice and tender. So we're gonna add about a tablespoon of nice olive oil in there. We're gonna add about 2 teaspoons of curry powder. And we're gonna add about half a cup of some nice coconut milk. Yeah, that should do it. All right, make sure that's really mashed up. So we want to get our mashed potatoes nice and whipped up. And the curry and the coconut just give it some really good flavor. We just need some salt and pepper. Oh yeah. All right, so that's ready. I'm gonna put that aside. Get back to my vegetables sauteing here. Vegetables are nice and soft. I'm gonna add in my ground round, Eve's Veggie Ground Round. But if you're not into this product, you can always use beans. Beans are great, or some nice lentils. Really anything kind of works as a nice base to it. So we're gonna break that straight into the pan. So it's pretty much like burger crumbles. So the great thing about it is that you don't ever have to worry about E. coli. So get that in there. It gets warmed up. So while that's warming up, I'm gonna heat up my oven to 400. If you're a bit of a traditionalist and you got to have peas in your shepherd's pie, that's cool. I'm gonna try that today. I'm gonna add some nice frozen peas. Now's a good time to add it. While it's warming up. It's looking a lot like a shepherd's pie, but we're gonna Jamaican it up with some Jamaican spices. So you need some allspice. It's about half a teaspoon. I'm gonna add in about 1 sprig of green onion. Jamaicans use scallions. It's kind of hard to find here. We're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, about a quarter teaspoon of some dried thyme. And now we've gotta add the heat. So, couldn't find any Scotch bonnets today, but I'm gonna use some chili flakes. But you can add really whatever you want. You can add some sriracha if you're into that, or you can totally omit it. So everything's in there. I'm gonna give that a stir. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, just a little dash of pepper. All right, once it's nice and mixed, we're gonna add some water or some vegetable broth, just to thicken it up. We don't want it to be soupy. Now we're gonna let that sit and simmer a little bit. All right, so it's had a few minutes to simmer and for the flavors to combine nicely. So we're gonna shut that off. Now we're gonna start assembling our shepherd's pie. Totally flat, we gotta grease the pans. Make sure we add a little bit of oil to the bottom. And for me, the thing that makes shepherd pie is the nice crisp top. You bake it in the oven. So, we'll put a little bit in here. Straight on the bottom. So make sure it's nice and even. On the bottom there. Now I'm gonna bring over our coconut curry mashed potatoes. There we go, got some mashed potatoes on top. I'm just gonna smooth it out. There you go. I just fluff that up a bit. And I kind of want to top it off with a sprig of green onion. All right, so I'm just gonna add a few chili flakes right on top to go with my green onions. Now it's time for it to go into the oven. So oven's at 400. I want it to be in there for maybe about 20 minutes or until it's nice and crispy on top. I'll pop it right in here. There we go. We're gonna have some nice shepherd's pie. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes, a little over. I want the shepherd's pie to get nice and crispy on top. We're gonna take it out. Oh yeah. It's nice and crispy on top. You can really smell the coconut. Mmm.
Wow, nice.
All right, there you go. Some nice Jamaican shepherd's pie. We got some coconut going on there, some awesome Jamaican flavors. So give it a try. Let me know how it goes. And for some more recipes, go to www.realmeneatgreen.com or check out my YouTube channel.
Sweet.